Hello everyone, welcome back to BPO interview tutorials, and we have seen amazing feedback from you all, and also we have received many requests to prepare video on several topics. Our team is working on it and definitely will provide you an amazing content in upcoming days. So check out our playlist. You will find 137 plus videos which are related to Six Sigma certification, trainers, quality analyst, team leader, employee associate, basic level, and WFM analyst, roles and responsibilities. Many more videos are there, and the focus is also to teach you on MS Excel reports, dashboards, data studios, and you can find Excel shorts where you will find Excel videos within 1 minute. Those will directly help you in solving your issues within a second's guys. To check out the playlist, you will find multiple videos on it, and don't miss to click on subscribe option and the bell icon so that you will get notification on all the upcoming videos as soon as possible. Let's start today's concept, that is on TQM, which is known as total quality management. So we have seen this particular concept in Six Sigma, wherein we will see the definition along with the history and everything, like what is still total quality management, how this is useful in the reducing or managing the process, how it will help us, we will see in detail. So again guys, we are working on preparing the interviews, so our topics will be covered on the basis of interviews and interview related questions. Let's start today's topic. Before that, everyone please share, subscribe and like the video. Let's start with the beginning of the what is total quality management. Basically the word itself says it's related to quality, which means in the existing process or a new process, how we can manage our quality so that we can deliver best result to the client or the customer. Let's start point and point so that we can get all the information very easily. First thing, in the total quantity management, it is a continuous process in reducing and eliminating the defects or the waste I can say, or maybe error I can say, from the process. If this is a continuous method, which means it will run for a longer time, and in the future definitely the errors will get reduced. Let's move to the next point, that is the approach to provide the long-term success throughout the customer satisfaction, ensuring all the employees are properly trained. And let's move to the third point, which is it is basically involving all the client. Actually their clients are involved in the production process and accountable for overall quality to the final goal. So basically the total quality management is not a one-sided approach. The client is also totally involved in it. Reason why, if we are working on any of the process, client or the vendor will definitely gauge the product, and every time he will come up with some solutions, reasons, the expectations, and many more things will be there. So basically the TQM or total quality management is an equal responsible for the client as well as for the uh, vendor who is providing the service. Now we should use some tools so that we can provide a good quality at a top level. Consider one example. If I'm working with one ticketing system process wherein I need to solve a tickets, for to solve a tickets I cannot go with Excel based data and filling up the forms or anything. We should require some tool. The tool should get all the details very easily and I can complete my task in a very easy manner. So tool is also required. Many more tools are also designed in order to work on it. Let's move to the next point. What is the history behind the total quality management? Basically guys, history no one will ask you in the interview, but just for the sake of know like how this particular concept came, so we will read out this point. The history basically we got from the World War First, wherein what happened, uh, there are many manufacturing, like how can I say, okay, the number of quality assurance initiative taken place due to the large scale manufacturing required for the war efforts. Basically when there was a war in the First World War, there were many equipments were designed, and they have taken many initiative too, but there are many wastes as well. In order to remove those waste, they have created this total quality management process, wherein, let's so the next point what that says particularly here is the military front could not afford poor quality product and suffered heavy losses due to the poor quality. Therefore, different stakeholder of the war initiative refers to enhance the manufacturing quality. The same has been the same is explained by me on the above point. It totally based on to remove the waste from the process so that they can keep the soldiers safe, and the weapons and the the equipments what they will use in the war should be with a good quality. And first of all, the quality inspector was introduced to the assembly line in order to inspect the quality. Product below certain quality standard was sent back for the fixing. As the line itself specify, there was a quality manager who is aligned to it to validate and verify either the products are good enough to use in the war, or else if not, then they have worked on the fixing mechanism as well. Even after the First World War ended, the practice of using quality inspector continued in the manufacturing plant. By this time, this quality inspector have more time and had to perform their jobs. So basically, this is a continuous process, and they've implemented slowly in the industrial area and many more other aspects as well. So this is all about the history on the quality, total quality management. Now, what are the basic principle on the total quality management? So basic principle, which means like what are the main things we required, or else what are the basic information we required in order to have a total quality management in our process. First thing, customer focused. How the customer is focused important for us. Okay, basically the customer ultimately determine the level of quality. Suppose if I'm selling one product, and if the product is good or bad, the quality will be identified by the customer itself. If they don't share me a feedback or they do not use it properly, how we will get to know that? Which means our customer focus should be mainly done in order to improve our quality management. The customer determines whether the efforts were worthwhile. Yes, because the customer will only let us know either the product was good or any more changes required, if there are any more maintenance required, that will be done by the practice which is done by the customer. Next, involvement of the employees. For an example, if I'm working with a new process which is recently came to my location, and I have a certain employees I have aligned to it, which are approximately 20 as a strength. There is a team leader, there is a subject matter expert, many more are working around to the employees. But at the end, the proactiveness of the employee and the governance from the management on the employees will give a good benefit in total quality management. Fair enough, because if there is no focus on the employees will do their work, either they have done right or wrong, they will continue the same process. In order to have, or in order to remove all those difficulties and issues, we should have a involvement of the employees towards the entire process and the execution. Let's move to the third point, which is techniques and tool. I already told you we required various tool in order to have a good quality on the process or a product. Fact based on decision making. So what is the meaning of this? Total quality management required an organization continuously collect and data the analyze in order to improve the decision making accuracy, achieve concepts, and allow prediction based on past history. So simple, I would say data analysis. Whatever we have achieved in the first cycle, whatever quality we have achieved in the first month or first week, on the basis of data, on the basis of the error what we have done, we have to work on it. Training team will have a refreshers with the employees so that we will not repeat the same error. They will share the flyers, they will have a sessions every day, dip checks, many more things they will do in order to improve the scores, right? So to that we require the data, and the analysis need to be done very sincerely and perfectly. Now, commitment from the management. This is this particular point justify the project. You can create a project on total quality management with the help of PDCA, which is known as uh, plan, do, check, act. You can find a video related to it. I have already added a link in the description section. Now, corporate culture matters a lot. If you need a good quality, basically the environment, the corporate, the team should be helpful. They should take care of their employees very sincerely so that we will get a good quality by end of the day. Continuous improvement, this is self-explainable point. We have discussed this in the earlier slides as well. Let's move. What are the benefits of total quality management? See guys, there will be pros and cons both aside, but we will see both the things, like how the total quality will help us and what are the disadvantage also. First we'll go with the advantage, like benefit. This will increase the awareness of the quality culture within the organization. Fair enough, self-explainable point. a special emphasis on team work will be achieved. Basically, if like we are motivating them and we are also rewarding them, and we are also like celebrating the success what we have achieved involving the team and everyone, definitely we will get more better quality in the upcoming days as well, and that to the continuous manner. It will also give yes, the third point, it will say is the continuous manner. At the end of the good quality will get a good success rate as well. And this particular process should run for the continuous reason. We cannot go to the A and again to the Z every time. There should be a certain process to be set, so that whenever a new team come, whenever new process come, we should have a certain rules decided. On the basis of that, we can start our work very easily. And we should always learn from our mistakes, so that we will not able to repeat the same in the upcoming new project as well. That can be achieved and learned with the help of total quality management. Now, what are the pros and cons in the total quality management? Let us read the points, because these are again a self-explainable point. It will give the higher quality products to the customer, and the result in the lower company wide cost. So this is also self-explainable, which means uh, we will get in a smaller company we can get a better result as well. Minimize the waste, yes, basically they will remove the defects, or eliminates the errors from the process, and that will give the continuous improvement as well. Now, what will be main cons here? Many require substantial financial investment into convert the TQM practices, which means, for an example, I want to use one tool and that is a high cost of tool. I need to pay to the third party services. Yes, this is needed because it will give us a good quality if we don't have that particular tool. For an example, like Jira software, many more softwares are there that will be used in the ticket management portals. And also, like it should run for a longer time. If it is not running for the longer time, definitely it will create a burden and the reworks need to be done, and maybe met with the resistance to the change that may occurs. But yes, we can even justify the point. Now, how can we prepare a project on the basis of total quality management? Guys, you can prepare a Six Sigma project as well. You can prepare a control chart related project as well. You can also prepare a PDCA process and project as well, which is plan do check out my video which is related to the PDCA. It will help you with the help of we will help you with the help of example as well. So do check out, guys. You will get to know more better how we can create a project on this. Now, at the end, initially I told you, right, our videos are based on the interview material, and we will only see an important point which are required whenever we have been asked a question like what is total quality management. I hope you guys have learned a lot today. If you still have a doubt, if you still have a more to know, or else if you know more than me which I did not explain out here, please share your feedbacks, share your comments in the comment sections. Definitely it will help us in order to improve our process knowledge, and we can crack our interviews very easily. Also check out the Facebook and Instagram page, and also there is a LinkedIn page, guys. We will be posting information related to the vacancies all over India. We will also post many required information which is required in order to increase our process knowledge. Definitely you will find many more things there. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.